What's up, everyone? It's J.A.D here, Duelist. I'm over here to do a deck profile, 6 Samurais. Just going to show you the deck. If you have any questions, any suggestions, why we only use certain cards, why we don't use enough, you can always comment down below. Please like and subscribe, and we'll definitely be doing more videos such as pack openings, different deck profiles. We'll have our friends come over here and show their decks, and we'll also be showing duels, tournament reviews that we have, and many other things. If you need any information, just let us know. We'll definitely make videos on them. But enough about that. Let's get to the decks. Standard, I run 3 Kagemusha of the 6. I mean, everyone knows about them. Tuner of the deck, helps you get out all your tuners. I run 3 Kizons, very standard. You know what he does. It's just younger version of Grandmaster. Exactly Grandmaster. I run 2 Kaiyeki. A lot of people only run 1. Some even don't run any. Why? Because he's very easy to Veiler. And I completely understand, but I feel like sometimes I want to be able to special summon twice and maybe even more. So that's why I run 2 Kaiyeki. 2 Elder. Not only for the asceticism place, he's a Cyber Dragon. He gets you counters. I've actually had people warning him because they're afraid that I'm gonna go off with my Xian plays. So yeah, he's pretty good. Baits out things. 1 Grandmaster. Rather the fact you run 1, you run 2. He's really good. I prefer 1 to 2 Cloggy because you can only have 1 out at a time. You can't have any more than 1. So I feel like having 1 Grandmaster is enough. 1 hand helps you get over those pesky big monsters. You contribute not only another, you can contribute herself. So you can also search her out with Smoke Signal, which a lot of people tend to forget. So yeah, 1 Inishi. All I have to say is this guy is a boss. So good. He's a mini compulsory. Yes, you do have to remove from play 2 Sams. A lot of people don't like to do that. I feel like he will win you games. He's really good. There's a reason why this card came out. I remember when this card came out, no one used them. No one used them. I didn't even use them. Okay, because when this deck came out, I pretty much had it. I didn't run it when the 3 gateways were legal, but I ran it a little bit after that. But he is so good now. So I would suggest you run him if you're running Sams. 1 Zanji helps you get over those big monsters, such as Gores, Scrap Dragons, your Red Ice Darkness Metals, things like that, your Graphas. He's really good. His effect is that you can destroy a card when he attacks after damage calculation. So, really good. I run onto the spells. I run 2 MSTs. There's a lot of back row hate nowadays. Your bottomlesses, you don't want to, have your card get bottomless like your Kizons and your Grandmasters. So I run 2 MSCs. Yes, 1 is Ghost, the other one is Gold. I need to pair them off. Maybe I'll give this Gold one to a friend while I get another Ghost one. 2 Xian Smoke Signal. Card's really good. Unfortunately, we can only run 2 because it's semi-limited, and I understand. I'm glad. See, I left Yu-Gi-Oh for about a year. I recently came back probably a month and a half ago. I found out that this card was limited, and I was like, "What? Are you guys crazy? Like, this deck was like the top deck of all last year. Everyone was running Sams, and then you completely destroy it." But then it's okay. They brought it back to 2, so I'm all good with that. So 2 is fine because you got this guy. You got the Rhoda. Makes up for that other Smoke Signal. It was kind of broken that you could search out with 3 Smoke Signals and a Rhoda. So I think it's balanced out. So I like the 1 Rhoda. I have the staple, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, and Heavy Storm. I don't run Dark Hole. It's minus in this deck. So I only run 2 out of the 4. I run 2 aestheticisms. I know a lot of people run 3, but if you notice, I only run 2 elders. I feel like 3, I don't like it. It's just too, it's a minus. And I don't aestheticism, it's not a minus, but I just feel like it's not, I don't like it. And I don't also aestheticism into elders. I also use it for Kizons into Grandmasters and, you know, Kaiyekis into Nishis and so on and so forth. Gateway. Self-explanatory. It just wins you games. So many people hate this card. It can easily get you back from other situations that from situations that you feel like there's no out. Gateway will find a way to help you out of those situations. Also win you games. I also run 1 dojo. I know a lot of people run 2. I don't like 2. Yeah, it's good. A lot of people use them with the Squire, with the Kizon place, because all you need to do is dojo, Kizon, Squire, but I don't run the monkey, so I like 3 Uniteds. We all know what it does. Self-explanatory. Don't need to explain. 2 double edge. A lot of people don't like to run, only like to run 1 or sometimes none, but I like 2. But it is probably the first deck I side out when I have to side in things. So I usually just run 2. I don't mind. 2 Magatama. A lot of people don't run this, or they only run 1. It's really good, especially with Torrential Tribute being out there. Having Bottomless, having Judgments, Dark Holes, Warnings, anything that destroys, Scrap Dragon, Zen Mains, it just destroys it, man. Like, what are you gonna do? You need another counter trap to get over it. I mean, your Logias can't get over it, Dolkas can't get over it. So, I mean, come on, Magatama. 2 compulsories. I don't even need to explain. You know what it does. It's super beast. 2 deep prisons. See, it's either 2 deep prisons or 2 Veilers. I like the deep prisons instead, because Veiler just negates the effects, and I know it works when you like for your Logias and Dolkas and your other things like your Zen mains and stuff, because you're gonna destroy the Zen mains or whatever. But I prefer this because they don't know that it's coming. They don't expect deep prisons and sands. So I run the deep prisons instead. I prefer the deep prisons to help you get over those high level monsters that maybe you can't destroy, like Stardust or things like that negate. Mirror Force, super good, such a good card. It's just Mirror Force. I run the Solemn Brigade. Yes, I do. That's why I don't run Bottomless. I run the 2 Warnings. I don't need to explain that. And the Judgment. So, those are spell and traps. Pretty self-explanatory. Everyone's the same except for those 2 deep prisons and that 1 dojo. But, pretty much it's pretty standard. Onto the extra deck. Xian. What a loner. Like I said, I remember when I first... when I left the game, this guy was at 3. So you can only imagine how far that was. It's probably like a year and a half ago or a year ago. So, but I hope they would give us 2. I know that I read an article from Konami saying that is either they gave us a smoke signal back or a Xian back, and they decided to give us the smoke signal instead. But who knows? Maybe they'll open their hearts and they'll give us another Xian. But I highly doubt it. I'm sure you're a beast. Negate spells, and he's a beast. And he looks weird in gold, but whatever. And Cherry Barkion. Doesn't it look really nice like Ghost? Like I know everyone likes the secret one, but I like Ghost. But yeah, it's self-explanatory, Negates traps by removing 2 cards. It doesn't need to be monsters. It could be any card. So it could be those used up spell or traps that you already used. You can remove them. A lot of people forget that. It's amazing how many times I get asked that. What? You can remove spells and traps too. I'm like, read the card, man. It says right there. So yeah, pretty good. Brio, my friend just pointed at me because he did that today, and you know, I'm making fun of him right now on YouTube. But Brio, yeah, he's really good. Self-explanatory, everyone knows, and got the secret one. So yeah, Black Rose Dragon, Stardust, Colossal Fighter, Scrap Dragon, Mistworm. A lot of people are probably gonna say, "Well, where is your Cataster? Where is it? It's in the mail, people. It's coming." I didn't get it on time when I made this video, but I will get the Cataster sometime this week. Tentempo. This guy's a beast. I didn't use him at my tournament yesterday, but when I need to, he gets rid of a XYZ target from Zenmains, from your Logias, from your Dolkas, things like that. Like, I mean, Logia can't even use his effect if you get this out. So, really good. Leviathan Dragon, super good. You know what it is. Blade Armor Ninja, really, really, really good card. It's broken to a certain extent. You can attack twice, and it's so easy to do. There's actually an OTK with MX Saber and Volker and Blade Armor Ninja. And I think it's a Grandmaster, but it's really good. Shadow Sheehan. Okay, I have questions about this, and I'm gonna ask you guys to answer them for us. There is a combo, or there is an effect between Shadow Sheehan and Kaigeki. I'm gonna explain it, where it's you summon him and you get him, and then Kaigeki hits the field, or Kaigeki's already on the field, and he gets he gets a boost of 1500, but with Shadow Sheehan, he gets his original attack becomes 2000. So does his effect go to 3700 or what? Or is it just 2000? I don't know the answer to this, but if you can please let us know, comment, inbox us, just let us know what's up, so I get this right. If that's the case, if it doesn't work, I'm probably not going to use him because I don't really like him. Topia and My Stroke. 2 extra books. So yeah, really good. So that's pretty much the deck. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we'll be doing a lot of different videos, whether it's pack openings, things like that. Just if you have any requests, if there are any decks that you want us to explain, any decks that you want us to show, we'll do our best to bring them out and to explain to you the rules behind them, the psychological things behind certain decks. We'll also be doing videos of maybe 1 cards, how to use maybe a certain trap or spell. Any sort of requests that you guys have, please let us know, and we'll definitely try our best to just bring you the best content that there is out there. Please like and subscribe. We're J.A.D. Duelists, and we'll see you guys later.